Hi everybody, welcome back to another CYT-Crypto episode. My name is Stephen Aitchison and I'm doing it live in the afternoon just now because I can't do a live tomorrow morning. So I thought I'd do one this afternoon because I didn't do one last week either. So welcome back. We've got a packed show today and we're going to be talking about Ethereum Chart, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin, we're going to be going over the news, we're going to be talking about FibSwap as well, which is literally just before I came on air, gone to an all-time high just now. So it's reached its all-time high. It's now into price discovery mode. If you want to check that out, check it out just now as well. But I'm going to be talking about more about FibSwap and how it's taken on the DEX giants, Uniswap and PancakeSwap. So I'll tell you a wee bit more about that. I've kind of spoken about it before and I'll put a link to the videos I've spoken about it down below after this show as well. So I just want to make sure we're up and running okay. The sound is okay and everything else is okay. The sound is okay and yep, it's looking good just now. Excellent. So it's looking good at the moment, so we'll get straight into it just now. So first of all, we'll look at the markets overall just now. Where are the markets just now? And see where we are with that. Just make sure it's all working okay. Okay, so we've got an overall market capitalization of $1.6 trillion just now. So it's still going down slightly. Bitcoin Bitcoin dominance is up to 43.47% out of 8,800 coins. Just now we can see Ethereum's going up 2,628. There was the story that Ethereum would go down after the kind of hard fork. Hard fork has been released just now, yes. It had been released, so a lot of people thought it was going to go down. So it was a case of buy the rumor, sell the news type of thing, but that's not happened. I'll just turn off Telegram just now. If you're in Telegram just now, let anybody know that's kind of in the group, the CYT group or the FibSwap group, to let them know I'm live as well. I think I put a notice out there as well. So yeah, Ethereum, a lot of people thought it was going to go down after kind of the hard fork, the London hard fork. Obviously, EIP 1559 is going to take a bit of time to kind of filter through everything, so it's not going to happen straight away that Ethereum is going to become deflationary token. That's the big thing about EIP 1559. So it's not going to happen straight away, but the hard fork has been released and everything should be okay. So for 258 just now, which is 158 UTC. So it's been released just now. So it was today. So still keeping an eye on Ethereum. You know, I'm very, very bullish on Ethereum. We're going to be looking at the charts for Ethereum and Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin up to 37,856. It did reach 41,000 a couple of days ago and has come back down since, which kind of expected. So we'll be looking at the charts for Bitcoin as well. Who are the big winners over the last 24 hours? OKB, Aave, Voyager, Solana, Compound, BitTorrent as well. They've gone up a few percent, not by that much. Bitcoin Cash is up, ABC is up 92% over the last week. There with a market capitalization of $1 billion. Quant, good story around about that, 77% up over the week. Voyager token, Thorchain is up as well. Solana, so the level ones are coming up. Terra, been talking about Terra Luna since $4, I think it was. Can I mention it at $4, saying this could jump up big time. It's now jumped up to about $15, I believe. So we'll look at some of that as well. Polkadot, another level one coming up, 26% over the last week. Good time to get some Polkadot as well. And we can see Uniswap, Aave. So most of the tokens are up for the week. You can see there's only about 20% that have not gone up over the last week. But overall, crypto market is looking good at the moment. We'll look at some of the top categories just now. So the top categories in the crypto market: options up 39% on the week, lending and borrowing, DeFi space 38%, perpetuals, Solana ecosystem is up 23%, Polkadot ecosystem, level 1 ecosystems are going up. Oracles are coming up. We spoke about Modify before. Chainlink obviously really going on a tear as well. ETH 2.0 staking, social money as well, up 20%. So a lot. Cosmos ecosystem, I really like Cosmos as well. And Terra ecosystem as well, looking really good. So a lot of the tokens are up. The whole crypto market is up at the moment. One sector I want to kind of look at, or the largest, we'll look at the largest gainers first. See who's there. Dogecoin 2.0, volume of 713,000, and we'll not go there. TrueFi up 358%. Hymnode, haven't heard of these. BNB Pay is up. Dojemon Go 179%. Wallet Swap 5.5 million for the volume, looking good there. So look at the ones. Eden Chain as well, 112%, that's up. So that's the largest movers. A lot of the large movers are not on big volume, but these ones have got a lot of volume inside them. I'm just going to check. I've got a couple of people in just now. David D is in the house. Welcome to you. Hi Steve, interested in seeing an afternoon stream from you. Yes, just because I can't do one tomorrow morning. Pip Rider from CYT Group is in. Good to see you, mate. Chris from Edinburgh is in as well. Good to see you as well. And great job you're doing in the FibSwap group as well, Chris. Rob Fiddler is in the house. Is it still worth investing in Fib? Oh, without a doubt. Because Fib at the moment is only a 6 million market capitalisation. Literally 6 million market capitalisation. There's only 3.674 billion tokens in circulation because they've locked them up, or they've locked the team tokens up. We'll talk about it later. But it's only 6 million market capitalisation, but fully diluted market cap is 20 million. But in my opinion, definitely still worth investing. Pip Rider and Very Low MC, yes. Gunasika, good evening. Steve, good evening to you as well. Martin O'Regan is in the house. Welcome to you. Roy Ultan is in. Hey buddy, better late than never. Glad I was able to catch some of the live show. Yeah, I've just started, so you're not late at all, mate. Trappers 1, afternoon to you. Kukla is in the house. Welcome to you. Kukla has done an amazing job for FibSwap, both in the CYT group and the FibSwap group, and doing a lot of work there, despite kind of everything that's going on. Hope everything's okay over there in Greece with the fires. Kukla as well. Mark Ennis is in the house. Welcome to you, buddy. Good to see you from Australia. Good to see you, mate. Coffee, yes, I'm on the coffee just now. I've just got back from Starbucks, actually, not long back from Starbucks, as I was writing the book. So that's people that's in just now. Yes, the other kind of thing I wanted to talk about was some gaming tokens. So very quickly, we'll look at some of the categories. Again, we'll go to find... Oh no, that's what it was. What we'll do is go to... 1 second. I'll get the portfolio ones up. I don't want to show you my portfolio because it automatically defaults to my portfolio before I kick into another portfolio. And so we'll go to gaming. Right, I can show you the gaming portfolio now. Gaming, this is the ones we've been looking at in the group. So in the CYT group, which you can join down below if you want to link into that. We've been looking at a few of the gaming tokens, which we think are going to do really well towards the end of the year, and they've done really well just now. So Binamon, looking good at 21 cents at the moment. It looks like a good buy. Splinterlands, I'm staking that at the moment. I'll just show you Splinterlands, how that staking looks. So I've got about $2,500 worth of Splinterland tokens, staking it just now, and you can see here, this has gone up every few seconds. Yeah, we can see it. 84.367, it should go up to 84.370. So that's the amount of SPS I'm getting, which is currently valued at 33 cents at the moment. So it's good. I think I'm making about $1 per hour, which is about $24 per day or something like that. So that's good staking for that, and such a small cap coin as well for Splinterlands. Obviously you can do lots more with that as well. So definitely check out Splinterlands. CryptoZoom, we've just got into that as well. Been speaking about that in the group. It's up 12% over the week. Tower, we've got into that as well. It's down over the week 25%, but I think that could be a big one. Mist, Gordy Boy kind of brought that to our attention last week, and a lot of us are in that just now as well, up 35% a week. Crypto Blades, I've not invested in it yet, but it looks really good as well, with a market cap of 27 million. Mist at 13 million, Tower 10 million. CryptoZoom, don't have a one for that. Splinterlands, I think that's a lower market cap again, around about 8 million. Binamon, I think that is, I don't know what the market cap is for that. But that's the gaming sector. I think that could be really big, and it has been really big, and it's going to be big over the next couple of months as well. So keep an eye on those ones, as well as just checking out the other gaming tokens as well. If you've got any other gaming tokens that you think could be good as well, leave a comment down below. a lot of people have written to me with other gaming tokens as well, and I've still to check them out. It's been that busy just now as well. Okay, we'll just jump in. Gordy Boy, just spoken about you. Good afternoon to you. Steve, can you show me the bottom to access staking on Splinterland, mate? Show you the bottom. Do you mean 1 second? Can you show me the button? Sorry, the button. I've not got my glasses on. So basically what you're doing, you have to transfer it in first. So what you do is you connect your wallet. So you'll go into the Binance Smart Chain and you connect it via your MetaMask. So connect to there, it'll tell you how much Splinterland you've got in. Then you click on transfer. And you want to transfer the amount of tokens from your BSC wallet into there. So I've got 7384, I've already got it in, I've transferred it in. So I'll just put 7384 into here. Select transfer type, Binance Smart Chain, and then you do transfer in and it'll come up with more kind of boxes just to click, just to say, okay, you've transferred it in. Once you've transferred it in, you click on stake, and that's it. That's all you do. You click on stake, and it'll tell you once you stake, you're kind of locked in for about 30 days, and you'll get 25% of your tokens released every week. So next week, I'll be able to claim 25% of the tokens for staking, but the staking there just now is 394% APR. So it's good staking rewards at the moment. So I hope that helps you, Gordy Boy. If you want a hand, just give me a wee shout in the group and I'll do a quick video. It's just because I've not got tokens in just now. So I'll buy a couple of tokens, put them in and show you exactly how to do it, how to stake it. Because I think it is well worth it and well worth locking up for only 30 days and getting 25% of them released each week. So that's the gaming tokens I've been speaking about. Okay, some news that we want to talk about as well. Or we'll look at the charts just now actually. We'll go to the charts. Where are we with Bitcoin? Charts just now. So Bitcoin at the moment, $38,421. You can see here, we look at the bigger picture. We can see we've been in this channel for some time now. We kind of tested. We broke out of the channel and came back down again. We're back in the channel again for Bitcoin, but that channel was going down to about $31,000 or $29,000 and all the way up to 42,000. But we've kind of broken back into this channel on the daily chart. So what we're looking for is a sustained kind of breakout from this channel and it going up to the 42,000 area. Once it breaks at 42,000, I think we'll be even more bullish for Bitcoin. There's a lot of stories out about Bitcoin, Bitcoin ETF, Uruguay obviously, with Bitcoin looking at that becoming legal tender following El Salvador. So there's lots of good stories coming out about Bitcoin just now. Ethereum, this is my big one. Oh, it's jumped back up. 2761, wow. So it's literally jumped up very quickly just now as I've been kind of preparing for this live. So, wow, I didn't expect that. That's really good, 2,760 just now. So we'll go to the daily. Now we can see this was also on a channel for Ethereum as well. A channel really since the middle of June. It broke out of that and what I was expecting and what we should be expecting for a normal kind of rise or breakout from this. We had 13 days in a row of kind of Ethereum breaking out. What we should have expected, what happened was we came back down to meet this 2,400 level and then we get a bounce back up. So what I'm expecting now is this jump up to the $2,900 area for Ethereum. Once it hits that area, I'm expecting it to come back down again, possibly to 2,400 or just a little bit of a drop before it kind of shoots on up and we're going back up to the all-time high again. As I said, a lot of people were saying, okay, buy the rumor, sell the news, this is going to go down big time, but I just think there's too much good news coming out for Ethereum. There's too many institutions looking to get into Ethereum. There's too many ETFs coming out for Ethereum as well. I'm just really, really bullish on Ethereum just now. I'm collecting, I'm accumulating Ethereum at the moment. Even if it goes down, I'll just accumulate more. I don't expect it to go down below $1,700. I've been saying that for weeks now, and it's looking even more bullish at the moment. You can see this line here. I can spread out. You can see this baseline here. We've got a support line. Kind of broke out of that for a wee bit and now it's come right back into it just now. But that's a steep curve, or that's a steep line for that. So we could we could hit the kind of $2,900 area very, very soon. It's looking even more bullish for Ethereum. It did go down today. It came down to around 2,527, but now we'll kind of bounce right back up. So I think a lot of the bears are going to get, they're going to be kind of doomed with this just now, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with Ethereum. So it looks as if it could go to 2,900 and then come back down again. Just jump on and see, okay. Okay, some other charts we're kind of looking at. What else we're looking at for Ethereum? Yeah, the Ethereum and Bitcoin, 7.2%. So this is what I'm looking at. This is the kind of area I'm looking at for Ethereum as well. This is the traffic light charts for the Ethereum Bitcoin. So this 0.072 is 7.2%. So Ethereum is now 7.2% the price of Bitcoin. This is what this number represents. And I was looking for this to break out of the 6.8% area, and literally it's just done that as I've been coming on here. So it's broken to the 7.2% area. Now I'm looking for it to go back up to 8.1%. So are we going to see a decoupling of Bitcoin or from Bitcoin with Ethereum? Could we see a decoupling? Is this what's happening here just now? We just don't know. Has Bitcoin gone up at the same rate? It's not kind of going up. So it looks like we're seeing a decoupling just now, or some sort of a decoupling for Ethereum and the Bitcoin price. So we're looking for this to go back up to 8.1%, possibly higher. Now, what does that mean? I've been talking about the flipping. You've heard about the flipping as well. Basically, what we need to do with regards to the flipping, we just need to, I'll just show you coins. We'll go to, coins, CoinGecko, come on. CoinGecko, just start again. So Ethereum at the moment, the market capitalization is $316 billion. Market capitalization of Bitcoin is 718 billion. So basically, Ethereum just needs to kind of double and a wee bit more to reach Bitcoin kind of market capitalization. This is what the flipping is all about, reaching the market capitalization. Nobody's ever gone to number one spot apart from Bitcoin. Nobody's ever overtaken kind of Bitcoin. We could see it, and this is what this chart kind of is all about, the 7.25% kind of chart. If we get to around about 15% for Ethereum, which is possible, if we get to around that level, we could see a flipping of Ethereum and kind of all hell would break loose from there. But right now, Ethereum's doing fantastic, 2,770 just now. Other charts, Ethereum dominance has just gone up to 20.35%. This is the highest since 14th of May 2018. It's just kind of reaching that level. So if we see that, if it breaks out from here, geez, oh man. I'm going to do a horizontal line. We're just kind of reaching this just now. You can see that here. This is it's not the all-time high, it's the high since over 3 years. It'll be the highest it's reached since in the last 3 years. If it goes up any more than that, it'll break the all-time, not the all-time high, it'll break the high. The all-time high has been about 31%. So if we got to 31%, the flipping would kind of happen, I would imagine. So at the moment, Ethereum dominance is 20.43% just now. That's another number to look out for. Okay, we'll look at a couple of other charts just now before we go into the stories, and then we'll look at FibSwap. FibSwap, really exciting, just hit its all-time high as well. So be careful and pay attention for that, or stay tuned for that as well. Okay, this is Verasity. Verasity has had some good news out as well, and I'll show you that in a second. But this is a chart for Verasity that I've kind of looked at. And we've got a falling wedge there. It's broken out the falling wedge. Where could we go with regards to this? We did have a flag there, a bull flag kind of happened there, but kind of broke that pattern a while ago. So we're looking at other patterns here. And just now it's broken out of the kind of falling wedge just now. And the next level we're looking at is 0.4 cents just now. That's the next level, which is about, where are we looking for from here? Which is about 221% move for Verasity. Q4 is going to be big for Verasity as well, so pay attention. Would now be a good time to get in my opinion, yes, but do your own due diligence. I'm not a kind of financial advisor, blah, blah, blah. But I think this would be a good time to get into Verasity, with the markets being so bullish as well. So it could be a really good time to get into it, but Q4 is going to be the big one, so good time to accumulate. What I'm doing is I'm just staking. I've been staking all along, getting the 25% or $40 a day or something worth of Verasity tokens. So I'm doing that. So some news out for Verasity was shopping.io. Now what shopping.io's SPI, what they're doing is they run Operation CoinMaker, and you can vote on basically the coin you want to be used as currency in shopping.io. I've not got a video there, but basically with shopping.io you can go to Amazon, Walmart, eBay and spend your crypto tokens and buying stuff from Amazon, Walmart and eBay. Verasity has just been listed as one of the tokens that you can shop with, and this was due to a vote. I don't know if I've got the vote up here. No, I've not got it up here, but CoinMaker, I'll just show you just now kind of what it's all about. And these were the tokens, Verasity, and you can see the results here. So Verasity got 51% of the votes. So basically everybody goes over from these three tokens, Chain Games, Exceed Me and Verasity. Verasity won this time, which means they get listed as a coin that you can spend your Verasity tokens on shopping.io, so you can buy stuff from Amazon as well. So that's big news for Verasity as well. It's another use case for Verasity. There's not the main use case for Verasity, but it's another use case for them as well. So really extremely bullish on Verasity as well from me. Luna, I've been talking about that since kind of $4 and saying this is going to go up on the crossover on the daily. Kind of spoke about it, $6 again a couple of weeks ago, saying this is going to jump up big time. I done the traffic light charts for it. It broke through this resistance here at $8.18. I said once it done that, it's going to go up to $22 again, and it's nearly there. It got to $15 at one point, $15.50, and I think this could go to $30 by the end of the year, conservatively, $30 by the end of the year. So Luna is looking really good as well. So these traffic light charts are really good for looking at kind of bottom, the resistance and the all-time high as well, and that's what I've done with a lot of the tokens. Okay, let's get back to some news. This is the news I want to share with you for there. This is some of the kind of predictions I had. Somebody kind of, it didn't call me out, and this is just said I kind of predicted some of these might be look a wee bit outlandish. So predicted for ETH towards the end of the year, for Ethereum $10,000. I still think that's going to happen. For Verasity $1. I think I was erring on the side of extreme optimism there for Verasity, but I still think it's going to do extremely well. Verasity, maybe not $1, and I was talking about $3 by the end of July this year. It's just a trajectory it had. I didn't really believe it was going to hit $3, but there's a trajectory it had. It could still reach $1 for Verasity by the end of the year, but I'm probably going to go a wee bit lower than that for the end of the year. Luna predicted, this was on the end of June, Luna predicted $30. It's kind of getting there just now. Modify $10. I think that's $1 just now. That's gone down big time, but I think the oracles are going to come back in. CUMINU I predicted for 3 cents, which is about 12x from where it is just now. They're doing really good things. This is a kind of pawn token. I'm not into pawn. I don't watch the live streams or anything that they do, but I love the tokenomics of it, and I think it's going to make me money. So I've still kept my tokens in this one as well, and I still think that I could reach 3 cents by the end of the year. True, down big time as well. Predicted I was going to go to $2. OIN Finance is starting to come back up. Predicted that was $1.50. And Erowin or Sift Chain predicted for $2. I think Erowin is going to come back up big time, and that's going to make a big splash. So now's the time to look at Sift Chain. If you've not looked at Sift Chain already, now's the time to look at Sift Chain as well as Erowin or Erowin on the kind of ETH kind of platform as well. But look at it just now. I've been staking it for the last 4 months. So I don't really care the price just now. I just know it's going to be big when it does eventually come out. Not eventually, but it's going to come out soon. So that was some predictions I made. Somebody had called me out on that. Okay, some news. Millennium Capital launches Europe's first regulated Bitcoin ETF. This is big and bullish for Bitcoin as well. You know, with ETFs, exchange traded funds, they're kind of physically backed. So that means, obviously, you can't physically back Bitcoin, but it means that the fund has to buy Bitcoin in order for it to be traded as an ETF. So it has to have the Bitcoin there in place, which means this fund, Millennium Capital, has to buy Bitcoin in order for it to offer this service to the clients. So this is why the ETFs are such a big deal. Not just Bitcoin ETFs, Ethereum ETFs as well. Canada's got an Ethereum ETF. They've also got a Bitcoin ETF as well. More and more companies are going to look at Ethereum ETFs as well. And so that's why it's such a big deal. And the kind of Ethereum ETFs is going to be even more interesting because more and more institutions are getting into Ethereum. There's some data shows it's outstripping supply or outstripping demand than kind of for Bitcoin just now. So I think Ethereum is going to shoot up because of that as well, because of the institutions getting involved in the story behind. Kind of, if you think about Ethereum and the potential, people don't. They're just not understanding Ethereum just now. It's huge, absolute huge stories with the NFTs, etc., with kind of everything that's going on with DeFi space. It's just mental how much bullishness is going on with Ethereum just now. Obviously, we need to see what happens with kind of EIP 1559 and kind of other updates as well, and see what's going to happen with that. But essentially, Ethereum is going to become a deflationary token. Eventually, not straight away, eventually it's going to become a deflationary token. But for Bitcoin, this is extremely bullish. For Ethereum, the ETFs are extremely bullish as well. Whales moved 1.6 billion in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and CryptoQuant CEO says activity shows bears may be in trouble. So this is good and bad. 1.6 billion in Bitcoin has been moved over to some exchanges. Usually when somebody moves over to an exchange, it means they're going to kind of sell it. And I think it was going to, I don't know if it was Binance, it was going to here. So the largest Bitcoin transfer sent 10,000 Bitcoin from multiple addresses associated with custodial services from Zappo to the cryptocurrency exchange Binance. So I don't know if that means they're going to sell it. Usually when you move something over to kind of Binance or something, when you move Bitcoin over to Binance or Ethereum, it means you're going to sell it on the open market. So I don't know if that's going to happen, if we could have a pull down, a price pullback for Bitcoin as well. So that might be something to keep an eye on as well. So CryptoQuant CEO Kai-Young Yu is analysing Bitcoin whale activity at large and says that the swath of recent whale transaction involving BTC could be over-the-counter deals. Someone is buying BTC a lot. So he says 99% of transactions are happening outside of exchanges, possibly OTC deals. If big names announce they're buying, bears could be in a lot of trouble. I'm not sure about short-term price moving though. So there could be some short-term pullback for Bitcoin, but Ki-Young Yu is saying that the bears could be in trouble here. And that's kind of what I'm expecting as well for Bitcoin and for Ethereum as well. Another piece of news there. In Uruguay, obviously you've heard about Uruguay. Uruguay Senator proposes bill to classify Bitcoin and other cryptos as legal tender. So they're following El Salvador. Really big news for Bitcoin as well. So what's going to happen here is more and more people are going to get to know about Bitcoin. This is a good thing about it. So this is going to come in stages. More and more people, because of what the governments are doing, Uruguay, El Salvador, other South American companies, what the governments are doing are essentially advertising Bitcoin, where people didn't really know about Bitcoin before. So people are naturally going to ask, how do I get a Bitcoin wallet? How do I get into Bitcoin? How do I buy Bitcoin? So this is going to be mass adoption from these South American countries. And there's going to be a knock-on effect. There's going to be a domino effect. So you're going to get European countries, you're going to get America looking at it, you're going to get other countries around the world looking at this and watching to see what happens. Now, making it legal tender is not huge, a big, huge deal, but it's essentially advertising Bitcoin to the masses in South America and getting them to ask the question, what is Bitcoin? And you're going to see more and more kind of Bitcoin wallet addresses coming as well. So this is why it's so good. Immediately it's not brilliant. It doesn't look brilliant on paper. But in the long term, this is really, really good for Bitcoin as well. Backed to pilot payments via Bitcoin in physical US stores. This is back. We heard about back last year. There was big kind of news stories. Back to digital asset marketplace that powers the Backed app has announced a partnership with CUMINU, a major quick service restaurant, to launch its first physical location trial. Good news. It's not huge news, but it's good news for Bitcoin as well. Ethereum launches London hard fork, including EIP 1559, which was spoken about. So that was due to launch at block 12,965,000. So that's launched already. And where are we with the kind of price just now? Let's go back to Ethereum. Still sending that price just now. So no major kind of disruptions there at the moment. It did get up to 2,800. So it's looking good for Ethereum at the moment. Okay, we'll go back. And was there any other news? Yeah, Google lifts crypto advertising ban as well. So this has been a ban in place since 2018, but it's not a full kind of lift of the ban. So it means that crypto exchanges can advertise, but you're not allowed to advertise ICOs or IDOs or anything like that. So you can't do anything like that on Google. But this is a partial lift of the ban from 2018. Facebook did it earlier on this year as well. They kind of partially lifted the ban as well, but you're still not allowed to advertise ICOs and stuff like that as well. So you can advertise exchanges. So this is the services or crypto services that you're allowed to advertise as well. So you're not allowed to advertise where potentially somebody could lose money. You could lose money on kind of exchanges, but it's not directly because of the exchange. It's because of the way we trade or whatever. So that's good news for Bitcoin as well. Good news for exchanges and kind of crypto services as well. Okay. We'll see if there's any more. If you've got anything you want me to look at, I don't think I'll have time, but if there's anything you want me to look at, let me know. FIBO, 21.5 million. Right, we're going to jump into FIBO. Mark Ennis and Chris, wow. Right, FibSwap. So, this is FibSwap just now. We'll just have a look at FibSwap just now. So, we'll just... Where is it at the moment? Wow. Man, it's up 43%. That's brilliant. So, up 43% to 2.24 tenths of a cent at the moment, which is a 22.4 million market capitalization, fully diluted. With a circulating supply market capitalization, you're still talking 7 million market capitalization, million market cap for FibSwap just now. 7 million market cap just now. So this is looking pretty amazing for FibSwap at the moment. You can see it went on to CoinGecko. That's not the real price. What we'll do, we'll look at it here. You can see here, we'll just do a bit of technical analysis on FibSwap just now. So this is it at the start when it was released on the 23rd of July. You can see how far we've come since the 23rd of July. I say we because I'm involved in it as well. I'm a small cog in the kind of wheel of FibSwap as well. I've been doing these videos. I've kind of written a white paper as well, doing some of the website, some of the marketing, the moon sheets as well that I'll show you in a second. But the marketing team are doing brilliant here with FibSwap. I'm just going to move this over so you can see it. Just now, 2.3 is up to just now, 2.3 tenths of a cent. It just keeps on going up. So now is a good time to get in to this as well. So 23 million market capitalization. The aim to take on kind of Uniswap and PancakeSwap, as I said. But marketing team are doing brilliant just now. As you can see, the marketing machine is working at the moment. The owner, Fib, such a brilliant, genuine guy as well. The lead developer, Clive, doing brilliant work in the background as well. We're going to get the testnet out next week. We're going to get the testnet, so everybody that joins the Telegram group, go over there, join the Telegram group, so you'll be able to join in for the testnet, so we can test it together. So we'll be able to stress test it at the same time as well. So there'll be hundreds of people on that kind of testing it, stress testing it. So that's going to be a big deal as well. And then it's going to be coming out on the 20th of August. We're only talking 15 days away until this is released. If this does even a fraction, okay, we'll look at this just now and put it into perspective. I'm going to kind of put this and refresh it. Okay, this Uniswap, PancakeSwap. Uniswap, 12 billion market capitalization. 12 billion market capitalization for Uniswap. This is who Fib and Clive, the lead developers and the owner, are looking to go after. They're going after Uniswap and they're going after PancakeSwap. PancakeSwap 3.5 billion. And FibSwap just now 23 million. So you're talking to get to even $3 billion. So I don't even know what that is, 100 times, 150x from here. So put a dollar in, get 150 back, 150x to get up to PancakeSwap. And what I don't even know what it would be, 12 billion, it'd probably be about 600 times 23 million would get to something like the 12 billion. Something like that, 600x to get to the same market cap as well as Uniswap. Even if you do a fraction of that, even if you do 1/10, a tenth of the PancakeSwap, a tenth of that would be 351 million. At the moment, it's 23 million. So you're still talking a 10 or 15x from here just to do 1/10 of what PancakeSwap is just now. Obviously, PancakeSwap is much more developed. They've got kind of farming and everything as well. FibSwap aim to do farming and staking in the future as well. This is coming out quarter one and quarter two, I believe. And that's coming out for farming and staking for FibSwap as well. So they're focusing on the exchange or the DEX itself just now. But the potential for FibSwap is massive. That's why I'm involved in it. And I have got a lot of money in it involved as well. So I have to be really honest and say I've kind of invested at the beginning as well in this. But I speak to kind of Clive and Fib. I'm in the group on a daily basis. And I just think this could do amazing well in the future as well. And you can see it's kind of going up already. Oh wow, it's moving up even more. It's just jumped up again. So look at the figures here. So I'm just going to do the traffic lights. I'd planned this. I'd kind of done the traffic light charts before it kind of shot past its all-time high. So this was only an hour ago I kind of planned this and it's kind of shot up already. So we've got a bottom here. We've got a strong support here for FibSwap at 1.1 of a cent. That's a strong support area here. It was in this channel here for, I don't know, about the last couple of weeks. It's been in this channel, but it's broken out of that. And it broken out of the resistance area at 1.5 of a cent. And then it was moving on up to its all-time high, around about 0.2 of a cent. And it's just smashed that. Literally just smashed it on air, live just now. It's just smashing it to pieces at the moment. So FibSwap, which you can get on PancakeSwap just now, is just totally smashing it at the moment. So it'd be good just to watch this, kind of going up. So it's going up all the time. So come back down here. So I was planning on talking about how this could break out of here and then go into price discovery, but it's in price discovery just now. Basically, price discovery means nobody knows. There's not a precedent set. There's not an all-time high for it because it's breaking all-time highs every couple of minutes or more than that. And the volume here is decent as well. It's 185,000 volume for this as well. The liquidity for it is 1.1 million as well. And diluted market cap is going up all the time, 23.685 million just now. You can see the addresses here. I'll probably go up from here. This is a good thing to look at as well. 3,689, so it's went up again. 3,689. Total supply is 10 billion, but it burned half a billion of that. So the total supply is actually 9.5 billion. You can see here the burn address here, 502 million tokens here, which is 5% of the tokens. And this is the kind of marketing to the kind of a wallet that's been locked. It's on a monthly lock just now, which is used for marketing as well as for future development of kind of FibSwap as well, and for burning. So there's going to be more burns in the future as well, which means there's going to be even less supply of this just now. And the other big addresses are for kind of team tokens as well that have been locked for a year in dev tokens, and we've got liquidity tokens in there as well, wallet for liquidity tokens that's been locked for a year as well. You can catch all that in the group. There's more Unicrypt linked to show you that the tokens have been locked. This is a serious token. This is a serious project that's going great guns just now, and a lot of us were really excited in the CYT group and the FibSwap group as well. Make sure you join the group down below to ask more questions on it. This is what I prepared before. This is where we were just before I came on live, about an hour and a half ago, when I was starting to prepare for this live. We're at 1.8%. Now we've smashed it. We're out the window, we smashed it. We're now on the second rung of the ladder, looking at the third rung of the ladder for this moon ladder. This is for the 5th of August, so this is a countdown to 1-0. Currently, we're at 2 zeros just now, at 0.0018 of a cent just now. We want to get that down to at least 1 cent, which from here is a 5x, which I think is going to do very, very quickly, to be honest, and certainly within 15 days will be coming out as well. And we'll look at also, this is what I've been doing as well. I love doing these as well. Where is it? It's a moon sheet. Tweets and replies. So I love doing these kind of moon sheets. It gives you a visual representation of exactly where FibSwap is just now and where it could go in the future. So this is a moon sheet for it, and this is one I've done this morning. It said it was at 16.23 million. It's jumped. It's went up 50% already since this morning. And I said, okay, full diluted market cap. If we get to 120 million, it's 100x from where it was, which is not huge compared to what other kind of altcoins have done. But if you think about where it could go, it's not about where it's gone just now, where it's gone already. So we've done, what, a 15x from when it first came out a couple of weeks ago. Done a 15x. That's not a huge deal, but it's big. It is big. It's testament to kind of what everybody in the team has done so far and the people they've brought in. But it's about where it could go. So if you look at where it could go, 300 million, we're talking about 3 cents. If it goes to 600 million, we're talking about 6 cents. Obviously, that would be a huge goal to reach. But even getting to 120 million, I think that's the next one they're kind of target they're looking at just now. But it's all about the tech here. This is not just about kind of the numbers. Obviously, it's an investment for you. It's a good investment opportunity. But this is about the tech as well. What it could do to disrupt the whole crypto market. What can it do? What can FibSwap do? Basically, initially, what they're going to be doing, FibSwap are going to be, you're going to have the ability to swap tokens from the Ethereum network to tokens on the Binance chain network. So if you want to swap from, I don't know, Chainlink on the Ethereum network and you want to swap it over to FibSwap on the Binance chain, you could do that with a click of a button. That's what it's about. That's what this is about. Just now you have to go through the exchange bridge or the Binance bridge just now, swap your ETH for BNB or whatever you swap into, then swap BNB to your token, then keep it into your wallet. It's just a pain in the arse, to be honest. I know it only takes about 5 or 10 minutes to do the kind of bridging just now using Binance Bridge as well, but there's a technical side to it, there's fees involved with it as well. It's a bit of a pain in the arse, to be honest. This cuts out all of that. Obviously, there's still going to be Ethereum fees involved here. There's nothing they can do about that. So if the Ethereum fees are going to be really high at one point in the Ethereum network because it's congested, it's going to be the same, I would imagine, with FibSwap. We don't know how the technical side works because they're keeping it close to the chest as you would. We've seen the video. I showed you the video the other day of Clive, the lead developer. He was kind of testing it and saying, okay, this is what it's going to be like on the actual app, because they're going to bring out an app for this as well. So it's going to be the first one to do a multi-chain app as well, multi-chain swap app. So it's using the IMBS system as well, which is going to be, I don't expect this to work right out of the gates because nothing ever does. But if it does, it's just going to go absolutely mental. And this is why I think this is why I like gems like this as well. Because if you get into the ground floor, then you're talking, yeah, you could get in at 1000x and you've made life-changing money. Literally, you've made life-changing money, as well as support the project as well, and be in at the very start of something, be part of this kind of FibSwap army kind of movement as well. So this could be absolutely huge, in my opinion. I've spoken about it before. I'm not going to go over kind of white paper or anything, but it could be absolutely huge. And I'm looking forward to it coming out in 15 days. I'll just go to some of the comments. Pifrider, even more on PooCoin. Trappers1, what do you think the end of the year prediction could be for FibSwap? I honestly, for FibSwap, is kind of crazy what it could do. So initially short term, I'm thinking even before FibSwap comes out, the DEX is released on the 20th of August. Conservatively, I could see a 5x from here. Conservatively, could see a 5x. And it's gone up again. Jesus, man. 24 million market cap just now. That's kind of crazy. Some big buys coming in there as well. I'm just going down some of the buys. 18 BNB. So this is looking really, really hot at the moment. 24 million. So it's just breaking all-time highs every couple of minutes here. And it's great to see it live, actually. So yeah, for the end of the year, I'm going to say very conservative. A 10x from here. Conservatively, I could say 2.4 cents. I'm going to go 10x and say 2.4 cents. 10x would only give it up to, put it up to 240 million market cap. Fully diluted market cap, a 10x. So a 10x from here would only really be, with a circulating supply, about 70 million market cap for a 10x. So that's what I'm going to go conservatively for the end of the year. That's from Trappers. Mark Innes is saying, OMG. Mark is saying, I'm excited to go Fib. Chris from Edinburgh, 24 million on PooCoin now, haha. 23, sorry, it's 24 million now on DEX tools. I like DEX tools better than PooCoins, to be honest, but each to their own, it's okay. Pifrider, 3.5 before release. Right, so it might get to 3 just now, it might get to 0.3% just now. And today, I mean, not just now, but today, before release. So before release, you've got 15 days before release. So I'm going to say 5x before release. So I'm going to say 1 cent before release, because I think there's going to be a lot of FOMO in on this one. No YouTubers talking about this just now. We've not got any of the big YouTubers talking about this. I'm not a big YouTuber, I'm just a small fry compared to the others. But we've not got any big YouTubers talking about this at the moment, because we're keeping it relatively close to our chest just now within the group. We're getting people to join the group and doing things like this, and they're doing the marketing big style just now. Really, it's really kicking in. It's really kind of paying off just now. You can see that. Oh my God, if we reach 1 or 10 cents, that should be, I'm presuming you're saying meaning 1 cent before release. That would be amazing. Yeah, it would. 1 cent before release. And just try not to go nuts too hard. I know it's hard to hold back. When you see something like this, you go, wow, only 7 million market cap. It's hard just to say, okay, I'm just going to put, I don't know, as much as you can in. But just be careful. Do your own due diligence as well. Check this out. Join the group, first of all. Join the group down below. There's a link down below for the Telegram group. Ask questions in there. The team in the kind of FibSwap group, the Telegram group, are amazing. They're brilliant. The kind of moderators and the admins in there as well are brilliant, and everybody answers you. The kind of marketing team, I'm in there as well. I'm not doing as much as like Kukla and Julia and the kind of moderators. Chris is doing fantastic in there as well, helping the other moderators, which I've just hired as well, are doing fantastic. Clive's in there as well. Fib's in there sometimes. They do regular AMAs, and I mean regular and kind of almost on a daily basis for AMAs where you just join the live chat and you can ask any question at all. So very, very transparent. This is why I like what I like about this. Have they been doxed? They've not been doxed yet. They've not been doxed, semi-doxed, but not doxed, fully doxed, for obvious reasons for this. But they've hit kind of all the targets just now. We're working on a website just now as well. And the main part is going to be the FibSwap DEX at the moment. Louis is saying I'm too late for FibSwap or this live show. Not for FibSwap and not for the live show. It's kind of nearly finishing, but not quite. It's so exciting. It is exciting, trappers. Really exciting for FibSwap. Really exciting times. And it's good to be in on a project that have a product. I remember getting in on projects before a couple of years ago, whereby it was just an idea. All these ICOs that came out in 2018, they were just ideas, and you go, oh, that's a brilliant idea, but nothing had been implemented. With FibSwap, they're literally coming out in 15 days' time with a product, with a working product. So you can swap tokens that you've got on the Ethereum network to tokens that you've got on the Binance chain, that you want to buy in Binance chain. So literally in 15 days' time, they've got a working product coming out. Oh, for the live, yeah. Well, you're not too late, but you can always watch it back. So that's it for FibSwap. Really, really excited. I'm not going to go over what it does again because I've spoken about it before. I will link to a video I've spoken about before. But I thought we were going to get another YouTuber talking about this as well. I'm not going to say who it was. I'll need to ask Fib about that before I kind of talk about that. But we could get a big YouTuber talking about this. A couple of big YouTubers talking about this as well. I don't know if I'm allowed to kind of say that. Actually, I think I might have kind of let something slip. I do apologise, Fib, if that is the case. Shit. I think I have let that slip. Anyway, shit. So, yeah, it's looking good at the moment. You can see it's just breaking all-time highs every couple of minutes there. If you've got any questions, let me know about anything I've spoken about today. Fib has mentioned thank goodness, 2 YouTubers in the channel is brilliant. I thought I'd let something slip there. Even the names, so relaxed, Steve, cool. I couldn't remember if he'd done that or not. My coffee's gone cold as well. Right, okay, that's cool. I thought I'd let something slip there. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there just now. I think we've spoken enough just now, unless you have any questions. At the moment, there's nothing coming in so far. It's a huge thing when the app is available. It's going to be huge when the app is available, definitely. It's going to be so easy. Most people are on smartphones now. So the app is going to be a big, big game changer for Fib as well as the whole crypto as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to everything that's coming out. And as I said, marketing is kicking into high gear at the moment. The FibSwap kind of admin group just now is just buzzing. Hundreds of messages a day, and we're talking about 25 people on the team, and there's hundreds of messages a day on there. It's hard to go through, but the marketing is just kicking into high gear just now. Pip Friday, one girl with 140k followers and a dude approximately the same. Yeah, yes, it's a huge thing when yeah. Okay, I'll leave it there just now. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. If you want to take a look at FibSwap, join the group first, do your due diligence, ask questions, and then jump into it if you want to go into it. But I think this could be a game changer for crypto, and I'm really looking forward to it coming out. Okay, until next time, Namaste. Take care. Bye now.